Thank you for 15,000 subscribers. So yeah, thank you everyone who's been subscribing and supporting the channel recently. This is going to act as kind of like a 15k subscriber special, even though I was going to do it anyway. And I'm just going to do a Q&A type thing. Oh, and I guess a face reveal as well, yeah. I've had a couple people ask for that, and yeah, I figured I'd do it. So, here we go. Hello. Yeah, so this is what I look like. Some of you probably already know that. I don't know, it's out there on the internet, long story short, and that's kind of why I decided to make this video. Is because I don't really want to be limited to, like, not showing my face. I don't really mind too much with it being out there or whatever. Like, I don't think my channel's ever going to get too big to the point where it's, like, a burden on me, you know? So I'm not really too worried about showing my face on the internet or whatever, but yeah, this is what I look like. I can tell what your first comment about what I look like is probably going to be, and it's this stuff. It's very long. I haven't really had much of a haircut in a while because not really too much else to say on this one, to be honest, but yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to do a little bit of a Q&A type thing for today as well because, I don't know, I had a comment or two asking for one and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And I figured this would probably be a good video to do it for. Anyway, onto the Q&A. So I want to do frequently asked questions first, like a lot of questions that I get very frequently that I just kind of want to answer. First question, am I going to play more challenges? Yes, I'm doing the weekly series. That's going to stay a thing for a while, I think. I want to do that for, I don't know, at least a few more weeks at the very least. I want to do that like as a consistent thing though. Question number 2, what do you name challenges if you want them to get into a video? Just Tride Challenge. I hit my nose when I did that. Tride Challenge is what I'm going to be playing from now on primarily, which kind of leads me into another question. Will I be playing more tri-depth bear challenges? I'm going to say probably not, but maybe in the far future, I don't know. For the time being, I want to kind of focus on Tride challenges, just because there's so many tri-depth bear challenges, and it's not really my YouTube name anymore, I guess, right? Kevin's up. Okay, hold up. I'm sorry, this is very worth. Okay, so I have a pet axolotl called Kevin. He's swimming around, hey. Yeah, so this is Kevin, he's my pet axolotl. He's great. Yeah, look at him, hey. Alright, so onto the actual Q&A here. I've got one from Discord that says, do I like hell-themed levels? Hell-themed levels are kind of cool. I kind of like them. I think they're a little bit overdone. I mean, everyone kind of does, to be honest. But I think despite what a lot of people think, there's a lot of different takes on the hell-theme level, and I think it's kind of a cool theme. Long story short, I think it's a cool theme. So yeah, I guess hopefully that answers your question. Yes, I do kind of like the hell theme. Okay, got a lot of questions from YouTube. Alright, first one. Can you tell me about your current PC setup? Keyboard, mouse, mic, and webcam. Ooh, okay. So here is my desk setup. Whoa! Let me zoom out a little bit more. I want to do a more in-depth video about this because, specifically about the desk, because as you can see right down here, this is a custom little modular bit that attaches to my desk, and it has a power button on it and a couple power lights and a headphone jack. And they all work pretty well. I made this for a school project and just recently got it back, so I've been using this for a few weeks now. Yeah, that's my desk. Let me know if you want a video on that. I do kind of want to make one, but I don't know if, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I have 3 monitors here. That's where my tripod is. Got this one, 240 Hertz. It's very good. I was just looking for a 144 Hertz monitor, and the dude in the shop was like, oh yeah, here's a 144 Hertz monitor. So I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, sure, it's not too much, it's not too expensive, whatever. Bought it, looked closer on the box, and it's 240 Hertz. So yeah, sure. Got one vertical monitor there being held up by the one and only vertical monitor stand. Oh, look at that. I have a video on that on Tride there. So if you want to see a really poorly made old video, that's one to watch. I don't want to move the tripod because it's in a good position, but oh, what's this? What's this on the vertical monitor? Oh, my Discord server. Oh, maybe you should join. Of course I had to plug it, of course. Anyway, then onto the computer. Yeah, so this computer is a custom built one by me. I built it like ages ago and I've been steadily upgrading it. Got a 6GB 1060 whatever graphics card, and it has a Ryzen 7 3600, I think? 2600, 3600? I don't know, something like that. Maybe it's 2700 or 3700. I don't know, it's one of those. And can we just talk about this beautiful cable management? Oh, over here, the headset. Nothing fancy, got it from Woolies for 30 bucks. It works. It's got cotton buds stuffed in the ear cups because it made it more comfortable. Gotta love it, gotta love it. And we got this, which is a cheap VR headset, which was, I think, a couple $100, and it works actually really well. It's one of the Windows Mixed Reality ones. It's pretty good. It's an Acer one, I think. Yep, Acer Windows Mixed Reality. So it's pretty good, it's pretty cheap, and you know, for the price you pay, it's a pretty good headset, you know? And it's on a custom built thing that I built as, once again, a school project. I originally planned to have like these ports connect up to the computer, but I never got it to work because, yeah, the cable lengths were too long and the repeaters that I bought didn't work, and it was a whole thing. But anyway, and yeah, there we go. We are back to decent mic quality, hopefully. Okay, on to the next question. Where are you from? Okay, I'm from Australia. A lot of people seem to think I'm British. Someone thought I was Russian, which was a little bit surprising. Nope, I'm Australian. I'm from the country Australia. And when did you start playing GD? I believe it was either in early 2015 or late 2014, something like that. Would have been in the 1.9 update. I'm pretty sure it was 1.9. I don't think I started in 2.0. And yeah, I started playing the light version, and then my friend said, oh, there's a level editor in the full version. I'm like, I'm getting that. All right, do you do vessels with viewers, Discord calls and that stuff? I've never heard it called vessels, but Discord calls with viewers, occasionally, sometimes I pop into the Discord call, like into general in like my Discord server. I'll pop into that voice call if there's people in there sometimes. Not very often, but I do sometimes, so I don't know. Next question. Next question. Why is your voice so smooth? God damn it. Is it smooth? I guess. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. What is your current hardest? My current hardest demon is probably Ayyy. Either Ayyy or Cataclysm, because apparently ICDX is an insane demon. So shouldn't be, that's definitely an extreme demon, come on. But yeah, I'd say my hardest is definitely Ayyy at the moment. This is an interesting question. How did you get your channel off the ground? I started mine, but I don't know what to do to grow. Yeah, so completely by accident and just complete chance. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've uploaded on this channel for a long time, but I didn't put any effort into the uploads. It was mainly just like small layouts I made and stuff. And I don't know, one of the videos that was like a joke decode video. But yeah, I made that video and it got like 18 views for 3 months. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's got like 100 and something thousand now. So yeah, but if you want to grow on YouTube, just like do what you enjoy, because stumbling across growth organically is probably the best way to do it, because it takes a while to do that generally. It can take a very, very long time. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for 6 years before this, actually putting effort into uploads on the Tride channel. So it didn't come fast for me at all, but I am really glad that I went through that whole process, because it allowed me to, I guess, build up my skills with being able to not only, you know, make videos, but make them like decently quickly and also decently consistently as well. But yeah, I don't know, it just gave me some really important skills that have been really, really good for, you know, being able to manage this YouTube channel, which I know some other YouTubers blow up straight away and they don't have the skills to be able to manage a channel, you know, to upload consistently and all that kind of stuff. Because it's a surprisingly difficult skill to come up with an idea and be able to execute that idea in such a pace that you can consistently do that for a long period of time, right? Because you can't just make one good video, you have to keep making good videos forever and ever and ever and ever. Yeah, you get the idea, right? So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, I don't know. If you want to grow on YouTube, just do YouTube to enjoy it. Like, don't do it to try and grow. Yes, not getting growth can be very demotivating, but if you're doing what you enjoy with it and just having fun with it, then it shouldn't really matter too much, right? Because to be able to, I guess, actually do YouTube and, you know, I guess get to the point where I am and even beyond and stuff, right? You gotta love doing YouTube for the sake of doing YouTube, right? Not for getting views and whatnot. I don't know. That's just my opinion, and I've talked to a couple other people and they say the same thing, so yeah, I don't know. Hope that answers your question. Anyway, next one. How did you start getting into YouTube? Okay, I've watched YouTube for a very, very long time. I kind of always have, to be honest. I don't know, I'm like a little bit too old to be in the period of like my parents sitting me in front of an iPad as a toddler. So I started watching YouTube a lot more when I was like 9 or 10, something like that. And ever since, I've just absolutely loved it. Just so many things about YouTube I've just loved watching. And of course, naturally from watching a lot of YouTube, I want to make YouTube. I want to make YouTube. Yes. No, I want to make YouTube videos. And so, yeah, I've just kind of been doing it for a very long time. I made my first video like 2013 or 2014, I think. It's since been deleted, unfortunately. But yeah, so I hope that answers your question. Question, what is the hardest easy demon? Ooh, I don't know. But I can tell you what my least favorite easy demon is, and that's kind of my least favorite level in the game. Infinite Circles. I don't know why, I hate that level to the bone. Infinite Circles sucks so bad. I just really, really don't like Infinite Circles. It's got invisible stuff. It's like, the wave part is the most anticlimactic thing in the world. The circles effect is barely original. It's not even really. Anyway, moving on. Do you like pineapple on pizza? Okay, that's a question. This is apparently very controversial. I mean, everyone kind of knows it, right? But I'm a big supporter of pineapple on pizza. In fact, I actually work at a pizza place. I do pizza delivery, kind of part-time job type thing. And I can confidently say that after every single shift, I make myself a ham and pineapple pizza because it's But I don't know, you do you. Okay, how old are you? I am 18 years old. Simple answer. I don't know. Don't know what else to tell you. Are you British? No, Arab GD. I am not British. Okay, here's an interesting one. Many people try to blow up the same way you did, but with little to no success. What are your thoughts on this, and what advice do you give to people who want to blow up too? Like I said before, you have to enjoy doing it. You gotta just do YouTube because you enjoy doing it, right? And you gotta make the type of videos that you enjoy making rather than the type of videos that'll, you know, make you go viral or whatever. Because it would really kind of suck if you get popular for making one type of video and then you're kind of locked into having to make that one type of video if you want to keep getting views, and you kind of get backed into a corner with it, right? Make the videos that you enjoy doing, and maybe one day you'll find an audience with it, and if not, you had fun doing it, so who cares? And I know you're probably thinking it's easy for me to sit here and say that, but I have, you know, as I say, I've been doing YouTube for 6 years, putting, you know, about 5 or 6 hours of effort into each video. I think made almost 350 videos on Tride, with like almost all of that having that level of effort, if not more. And I never had a video that got over 100,000 views on that channel. And in fact, most of my videos didn't even break 50 views on that channel, and some of them didn't even break 10 views, so that should, I guess, put it into perspective, you know? And I'll tell you what, the videos that didn't break 10 views, that was not in the very early days. That was actually in 2019. Some of my videos wouldn't break 10 views, and that was, I started in 2015, so that was like 4 years into it. It can take a while, but I tell you what, I enjoyed it because I felt like I was doing the YouTube thing. I was a YouTuber no matter the size, and so, you know what, it didn't really matter as much. Of course, it was a little bit demotivating with the stats. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that, oh, it was all fine, you know, I was constantly motivated all the time. That is just not the case. But I'm going to be completely honest with you, with the stats changing, it doesn't change your motivation nearly as much as you think it does. Of course, I was a lot more motivated to make videos when my channel, you know, started blowing up initially. But after a while, you kind of lose that, and it just kind of feels normalized, and, you know, I have the exact same feeling making YouTube videos now as I did a few years ago. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, I feel like the changes, people think a lot more changes than it actually does, you know? Question, what is your favorite level, including any autos, any level? Ooh, okay. So if you asked me this like 3 years ago, my favorite level was Mystery Dungeon. It's like a 3-star. I don't know why, I really, really liked that level. But my favorite level now, it might be a bit of a weird answer, but I think I'm gonna have to say Toe 3. I love Toe 3 so much. I beat that when it was a hardest for me. It would have been one of my first hard demons, actually. Yeah, it was before, like, is in that awkward period where 2.1 had come out, so there were different demon ratings, but nothing had a different demon rating other than hard demon. If you weren't around for then, yes, that was a very real period, and it was really weird. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I remember beating it in that period, and it took me so long to do, but I just love how unique it is, and all the different unique gameplay styles and stuff. Of course, the decoration is, like, not that good for today's standards, but honestly, it is pretty good. Like, it's not bad. It's a good level. I like it. Alright, I like it. Okay, do you have any other channel? I have a few channels, yeah. So, Tride was my main channel for the best part of 6 years, you know, the last 6 years. That was kind of my main channel since 2015, about July, I think. And so if you want to see how my videos progressed and all that kind of stuff, or you just like Minecraft content, I would highly recommend checking out that channel because, I don't know, I think it's interesting. It's interesting for me anyway, and, you know, it's got a lot of my life documented in that. You know, if you do the maths, I started that when I was 12. So yeah, Tride. I've also got one just called Try, where I've experimented with a few different styles of content on there. There's a Unity video on there, which I think is kind of cool if you want to watch that. Okay, next question. What do you think if VSC will become top 1 hardest demon? Ooh. I've heard a lot of people say that VSC is like the hardest level in the game. I've heard a lot of people say that it's harder than Tartarus, which is interesting. Honestly, I think it would bring an interesting dynamic to the demon list, and I think it could be kind of cool, but at the same time, it would, like, I don't know, I feel like that's not what the demon list is there for. That's what the challenge list is there for, right? You know, 2 different styles of players or whatever. I can see why people don't want it though. Anyway, we got this amazing comment by Dyer that says, why? You know what, that's a good question. Why? Oh, okay, this is an interesting question. What was your initial reaction to your Decode wave video blowing up? Okay, this is a good one. So initially, like, in the very, very early days, because it kind of had, the graph of it kind of looks like this, and then it went up like that, right? And when it got this initial boost, it got to like a few thousand views, I think. Initially, I actually was annoyed. I was actually really annoyed that like those views were going to that channel and not the main channel. Because I was so close on Tride to getting to 1,000 subscribers. Like I was at about 950 at this point maybe. And I was like, come on, can those views not go to Tride, please? I put effort into those uploads. I don't put effort into Bydeath. I don't want that channel to blow up. But then when it started gaining more traction, it became pretty apparent to me like, oh, maybe this should become my main channel and maybe I should focus on GD content. content. I've wanted to do GD content for quite a while now, and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go, and here we are. So initially I was actually annoyed, but now I'm definitely not annoyed. I'm really happy that it happened actually. How did you come up with your username? Oh, okay. So Tride comes from Tride. It's like the first bit taken off. Tride came from 3 random words I just came up with off the top of my head when I was like 10. I needed a Minecraft Pocket Edition name, and I came up with, you know, 3 random words. I figured that most big YouTubers had like 3 words put together in their usernames, like Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, you know, whatever. So I was like, alright, that's probably the best way to do it. So I just thought of 3 random words, Try Depth Bear. I changed the try to a TRI because my old username for Minecraft back then was triple_BBB, so it kind of mirrored the try, you know, the triple, the 3 thing going on, I don't know. That's something that's carried through today, which is kind of cool. I made that username in 2011. But yeah, and so that's where Tride came from, I guess, is from Tridethbear, which came from 3 random words. And yes, I just was an idiot and didn't know how to spell depth. That's literally it. But yeah, anyway, I think that's gonna be all the questions I answered for today. I'm sorry if I didn't answer yours, but if I did, you're welcome. I really hope this video doesn't get too long, but I apologize if it does. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you don't hate how I look too much. Nah, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and let me know if you want to see some more videos of just like talking about stuff or just some real life stuff. Like I've got a couple videos, like a couple video ideas of doing stuff in the real world, believe it or not. Yeah. Going outside, impossible challenge. Ooh. Anyway, I'm gonna have to cut myself off here because I've been recording for probably over an hour now. Yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you later.